Today, my guest is the founder of Gundam Khabar newspaper, Shirin Jafari. Welcome to our studio. Thank you. The Press Council has appealed to the Anti-Corruption Department at General Prosecutor's Office with regard to your newspaper. Do you know the reason for this appeal? What are you charged with? We are aware of this appeal. We learned about it from internet after dissemination of information by General Prosecutor's Office. But we are not aware when and how the Press Council decided to appeal. We contacted the Press Council to clarify the issue. We addressed them questions about the reason. They gave no information to us and said that they would inform us in a meeting. However, no meeting took place. The Press Council is not an investigatory body. The disputes regarding the press are generally settled in the courts. What is the reason why the Press Council directly appealed to the General Prosecutor's Office? As a founder, are you aware of any fact where your employees took bribe or something similar? No, it's impossible, because the financial source of my newspaper is very transparent. The newspaper is only maintained thanks to the sale. I follow the sale process very well. I have been involved in this sphere for 15 years. I'm dealing with the sale in person. Your newspaper is published 3 times a week. What about the circulation of the newspaper? How many copies are sold? Is your financial source able to fully support your newspaper? Our circulation is 2,500 to 3,000 copies. It's published 3 times a week. 70% of the copies are sold, and the funds are used to make payment to our authors. In the press conference, you noted that the members of the board of Press Council should unveil their financial source, because their sale does not exceed 2 to 5%. I reiterate this. I propose to launch an investigation to both their newspapers and my newspaper, and then make a report about our and their financial sources. My newspaper's sale and circulation conform to each other, but theirs do not. Their sale is only 2 to 5%, which is impossible to support the newspaper and its staff with. Corruption is very obvious here. Is your newspaper a member of Press Council? No, it isn't. Press Council is not a state-run agency, and if you are not a member of this organization, how it happens that the Press Council investigates a complaint regarding you? Yes, it's ungrounded. They are neither entitled nor have right to do it. They don't even follow the charter of the council. They abuse power. They are fulfilling the instructions of some officials that dislike some articles in independent newspapers. According to its charter, the Press Council should play a role of bridge between state, press, and society. It should make decisions to settle disputed issues and arrange meetings. Did they arrange a meeting to inform you that you have, for instance, let's say, damaged someone's image? No, we have not been invited to discuss the issue. I asked who complained of us. They didn't answer. I told Press Council Chairman Aflatun Amashov that I have not been orally or in written form informed about the ongoing appeal. He asked if I have been provided with any document. I said no. He seemed not to be aware of this. He tasked Rahim Hussein to arrange a meeting to discuss the issue, but it didn't take place. It later became clear that the General Prosecutor's Office received an appeal from Press Council on May 2. We learned it on internet. You said in the press conference that you will sue the Press Council. You will also file inquiries to the General Prosecutor's Office and the Press Council to clarify the issue. When will you do it? We'll file inquiries to the Press Council and General Prosecutor's Office regardless of the answer. We'll take the issue to the court. You also charge the Press Council with fulfilling a politically motivated order. Who ordered it? We usually write about high-ranking officials. We don't choose between them. We condemn the actions of any high-ranking official. For example, Ramiz Mehdiyev, head of the President's administration, Emergencies Minister Kemalettin Haydarov, Transport Minister Ziya Mammadov. I don't believe, though, that people can make the order, because a while ago Mehdiyev himself, for example, sued Kral newspaper, and I don't believe they can take this measure to silence. I think these are officials with a bit lower ranks absorbed with corruption. So Press Council is fulfilling the instruction of lower ranking officials. So you mean actually it is lower ranking officials? There could be both low and high ranking ones. Medvedev would take the issue to court rather than taking this measure. Thank you for coming to our studio. My guest was the founder of Gundam Khabar newspaper, Shirin Jafari.